Hi everyone, welcome to week one, part one. Let me just introduce broadly the whole week and then I'll introduce you to just this part. So broadly the whole week is we're just going to start diving into what stress is. One of the things that you're going to be doing is reading, just doing a reading on what stress is and kind of the way we're going to be approaching stress, the way we're going to be interpreting stress, and then the way we're going to be handling stress throughout this semester. And so that reading is just kind of a broad introduction. And then the first reflection you're going to do is just a whole, again, one-page stream of consciousness writing about what stress is to you. And the instructions are below, but let me just give you a little verbal about that. I don't want a book definition of stress. What I want is what it is to you. How do you feel it? How do you experience it? What causes it for you? How does it impact your life? Again, this is stream of consciousness writing. I just want you to settle into what you feel when you feel stress and let it come out through your paper in what is your experience of stress. And again, just really diving deep into engaging in kind of all the facets of how it plays out in your life, what it feels like, how it changes your perception of events, how it makes you interpret things, and what causes it. Again, all of those pieces will be your first reflection on stress. And then the second part of this week is really then diving into a little bit more specifically what is stress and doing some stress scales that hopefully will help you think in a different way about stress, and that will all be explained in the part two folder. And then again, as always, one of the big parts of the week are the resilience tools, and those resilience tools should be started at the very beginning of the week. They should be practiced throughout the week, and then you're going to write a summary of those tools at the end of the week. And again, there are more instructions on those as we go along. But just to start out with, again, for this part one, what we're going to do is I just want you to start really looking at what this thing is called stress with a very global and far-reaching interpretation that it's anything that throws you off balance, anything that throws you off balance, the way you feel, the way you think, the thoughts you think, the worries you carry, the circumstances you have, all of that. How does all of that play into what is this thing that you experience as stress? And that's just going to be your first reflection. So please read through the objectives, read through the activities, and kind of complete them in the order that they are posted. Do the reading, do the quiz, post. Again, all of the reflections are designed to be one page, single spaced, typed, no larger than 12-point font. And the reason why I have those instructions is I want you to deeply engage in the writing. I want you to deeply engage in what the ideas about stress are in this class. And then once you've done that, then you'll progress on to part two, and part two is a lot more in depth. Part two has a lot more videos to watch, and then you'll do the assignments there under part two, making sure that you also are doing the stress resilience tool